$11,800, that's the work income buffer available to pensioners in 2025 without losing a cent. But here's the thing, most people don't fully understand how it works. And because of that, they either waste it, underuse it, or get stung by Centrelink later. Stick with me because in this video, I'm breaking down the work bonus rules for 2025 in plain English. I'll show you how to protect your pension, how to stretch your buffer, and the one mistake that can cost you thousands. Let's start with why this matters. Australia's cost of living has jumped. Groceries, fuel, power bills, you name it. A lot of pensioners are looking for ways to top up their income. Maybe it's a few shifts at the local RSL, maybe it's mowing lawns, or even driving Uber on weekends. The work bonus was built exactly for this reason, to give older Australians the flexibility to work without being punished immediately by losing their pension. But it only works if you actually understand the rules, and that's where people slip up. By the end of this video, you'll know the exact 2025 work bonus rules, how the $300 fortnightly credit works, who qualifies, how the $4,000 starter balance is applied, how to use the $11,800 buffer without tripping over Centrelink's reporting rules, and the strategies to make it last longer. All of this is straight from Services Australia's August 11th, 2025 update. So you're not getting hearsay or out-of-date info, you're getting the facts. So let's clear up the first big myth. The work bonus is not free money. It's not a bonus check or a handout. It's a rule inside the pension income test that shields part of your income from being counted. Every fortnight, the first $300 of employment or self-employment income is ignored. That means Centrelink looks at your earnings, then says, we'll disregard $300 of that. So if you worked a small casual shift and earned $250, none of it counts against your pension. If you worked 2 shifts and made $500, only $200 is potentially counted because $300 gets shielded. Here's where it gets powerful. Even if you don't work in a given fortnight, you still get that $300 credit added to your work bonus bank. This bank is like a storage account that builds up automatically. It keeps stacking until it reaches a maximum cap of $11,800. That's your total buffer. If you're not working for a while, no problem. The bank quietly fills up in the background. Then when you decide to take on more hours or maybe a short contract with higher pay, you can dip into that bank to shield those extra earnings. That's how people manage to work part-time or even casually through the year without losing pension payments. Now let's tackle the $4,000 starter balance because this part has confused a lot of people. Back in late 2023, the government introduced a temporary boost. Anyone who was already on a qualifying payment before 1st July 2024 got a one-off $4,000 added to their work bonus bank. Then, from 1st July 2024 onward, anyone who claims for the first time or reclaims under certain rules still starts with a work bonus balance of $4,000. That means even if you've never worked before, the moment you become eligible, you don't start from zero. You start with a cushion. But here's the trap. If you stop your pension and reapply later, you might not get topped back up. Timing really matters, and I'll explain the risk in a moment. How it works in practice, case studies. Let's look at some real scenarios. Case 1, small casual job. You earn $150 a fortnight. That entire $150 is ignored because it's under the $300 limit. Plus, the remaining $150 of unused credit actually rolls into your bank. Over a year, that can add up to thousands in stored buffer. Case 2, medium work, you earn $450 in a fortnight. The first $300 is ignored. The leftover $150 comes out of your work bonus bank. If your bank has enough, nothing counts against you. If your bank runs dry, that $150 starts being assessed under the income test, and that's when your pension could reduce. Case 3, big contract. Say you take on seasonal work for 6 weeks and earn $2,000 a fortnight. The first $300 each fortnight is ignored, leaving $1,700. That $1,700 gets eaten out of your bank until it's gone. If you'd built up the full $11,800 cap beforehand, you could shield over 6 fortnights of $2,000 income before your pension is touched. That's the smart play. Build it up, then use it strategically. Who qualifies and what income counts? Eligibility is straightforward but worth spelling out. You must be age pension age and receiving either the age pension, the carer payment, or the disability support pension. One exception, it doesn't apply to people on the transitional rate of pension. And importantly, the work bonus only covers active work. That means wages, self-employment where you're actually doing the work, or gig economy income. It does not apply to passive income like rental properties, shares, dividends, or bank interest. Those still count fully under the income test. The traps to avoid. This is where people trip up. Trap 1, reclaiming at the wrong time. If you cancel your pension and reapply later, you might lose access to the $4,000 starter boost. That's a huge safety net gone. Trap 2, forgetting to report income. Even if your work bonus covers it, you still have to declare every dollar. If you don't, Centrelink can later say you were overpaid and hit you with a debt notice. Trap 3, assuming the work bonus is endless. Remember, it caps at $11,800. Once you've used it up, extra income will count and may reduce your pension. Smart strategies to stretch it. So how do you make the most of it? Work under the threshold when possible. If you only earn $200 in a fortnight, the leftover $100 goes into your bank. Over time, that builds a serious buffer. Plan seasonal work. If you know you'll be earning more during Christmas or harvest season, let your bank fill up in the months before. Use the bank for flexibility. Instead of saying no to an opportunity because you're scared of losing pension, use the work bonus bank strategically to protect yourself. This is especially useful for casual or irregular workers. The non-negotiable rule, reporting. One golden rule, always report your income. Even if it's covered, even if you think it doesn't matter. Centrelink systems cross-check with the ATO, and if there's a mismatch, you can get a debt years later. Don't risk it. Report and let the work bonus do the heavy lifting. Now, I want to hear from you. How much are you working each fortnight? Are you doing a steady job or just occasional shifts? Drop your hours and your pension type, single, couple, carer, into the comments, and I'll show you how long your buffer might last. And if this helped, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe, because the next one is going to be a breakdown of the September 20th indexation changes, who gains, who loses, and by how much. Next up, September indexation 2025, who gains, who loses. If you're on the pension, you won't want to miss it.